In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. To catch up, last time Meredith, who has been highly targeted, won immunity at the immunity challenge, and Mitch won 2 seeds in the seed challenge.
Challenge went way better than expected. I got a ball in a bucket on the first throw. I was the first person to do it, I think, which is shocking. I am not super athletic, but I got lucky. And then only 2 other people were competing for immunity at all, and neither of them made it to the 3rd stage. And I was not getting this puzzle, so that worked out in my favor that I got the immunity that I think I needed. I am scared of Christian because I think he and I are just scared of each other. And since he is the sunflower, I was very afraid of being nominated. Oh God, bees. I was very afraid of being nominated. But now I am safe, so I have time to work things out with him and to talk to him, which I haven't really gotten to do.
Good. So I know that, or I heard, they were thinking about putting out Meredith initially, and she just won immunity, which worked.
Cool. I just wanted to say hi and introduce myself.
Yeah, definitely.
I know a lot of times if you don't connect with people, then it's like
It gets
no idea
lost
what their
along
head
the way,
is,
yeah,
you know.
completely.
It's just been a crazy first round so far. So no offense against you or anything. It's just I know you were over there doing the collaborate thing and stuff. So
Same page completely. No, nothing at all.
yeah, I like to be allied with people who like really good at challenges and like go full force. You know, some people that like to kind of throw the challenges so they're not in the spotlight. And I don't like playing like that, so I respect. I would both one or half of that. So
Yeah.
I'm still out of breath. Sorry. I'll let you
No, completely. I got really lucky with the ball in the first try, so I wasn't out of breath.
How about you? It seems like you're taking the lead over here. And it's
Am
worked
I?
out.
Like no one wanted it, so like I'm in a weird spot.
Yeah, it's like I guess you're like experienced. Like I might as well. I was like I'll do the dirty work in a sense, like to keep the game moving.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not throwing you up. You gave me a seat.
Oh, okay,
Or
yeah, solid.
a vote. So
Yeah.
you have my word. I'm keeping it. You're not going up.
Okay.
From me.
Yeah.
I don't know what Kip's doing as of right now. I wanted to talk to him before I finished, but like that's where I'm at. You're not going up.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Would you be comfortable with a seed if like I'm trying to feel out if people would want a seed and they go up and they were safe?
I don't know. I don't think personally it'd be a dangerous game. Like I guess like if you throw someone up there who's very popular, then like it's like an alley oop for a seed. But I don't know.
I wouldn't do it if you're not comfortable.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, at this moment I'm not. I don't know like where I have my like people that I think would not vote for me, but I don't know if I'm necessarily the most popular or the least popular. So like I
understand.
Right now I feel pretty good. I don't think my name will get put up for this first round. And I think that's all I really could ask for is just to make it through the first round. I think everyone is pretty nervous of Christian because he's like definitely taking the lead as like the person in power of the group. I think right now I'm playing it okay. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I'm just trying to stay as neutral as possible, not like make any enemies. But I think everyone's doing that, so I'm curious how it's going to play out if everyone is kind of everyone's friend. It's going to be interesting to see like who lets it all loose. Who's going to be the person to be the first person to kind of like turn on someone.
I was considering, because mainly Emily. She didn't speak to me at all.
Emily?
Yeah, I have no ties. She didn't speak to me. Didn't even try. Didn't come at the end. Didn't make a whisper. I heard she hasn't been talking to a lot of people. So
Yeah, she's going only for seeds.
Yeah. So
She even told me that.
yeah.
And what was your other one? Because I fully only had Meredith.
Well, I heard from a source that I heard from Meredith that John has a seed. You can tell anyone that I know that.
John?
Or how I know that.
Yeah. Okay.
That John has a seed. So I'm putting trust in you that no one will know that information.
Yeah.
John has a seed.
Okay. So John has a seed.
My thought would be to put Emily for Sunflower so that because I don't think she has a seed at all.
Yeah.
So she would get 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
I would put John up for Rose so he doesn't get another one. And then we just have to decide from there who's the last one.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to force you to
That's
make a
interesting.
decision.
No,
but, like,
I'm very interested in that.
that was mine.
Yeah.
And I have no idea for third.
Okay.
Literally everything's
it.
up in the air.
I got it. That makes sense.
Do you know how you feel about John?
Here's the thing about John. He doesn't know anybody, and I feel like we could use him. Like, I've been talking to him, but like, I feel like he's talking to everybody, you know?
I know. But I will say, I know that John got another seat.
Here's the problem. That's my only thing with John, though. Is like there are some people that I actively feel would gun for me, like us, and I don't think John would do that. John is someone to drag along, and he'll do what you say. I think. I personally would prefer to get someone out.
There's people that I think are dangerous, but I cannot put them.
You're
them
right. You're
against
right.
their head.
Let Christian take that. Yeah, that's a good point.
I like personally, I think dating player are dangerous, but I do not want
I
to be
agree.
the one to put the gun.
I agree.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think we can be go-betweens for, like, I can be go-between for Drake, you can be go-between for John.
Okay. What about what are your thoughts on Brian? On Mary?
Well, Lainey seems to. Meredith, trust me. Okay. So I'm definitely a go-between. Okay. Meredith, I'm like the only one Meredith, like, I feel like is even remotely talked to.
Okay.
So we actually, like, we have.
What about Bryce?
Lainey had mentioned
Putting him
this.
up?
No, like, mentioned, like.
It's tough. We have connections all over. I mean, that's a good problem to have. I think at the end of the day, you have to go with what's best for you.
I feel like it can sync real quick. That's what I thought was.
Yeah. I just didn't want to let you know that I did hear your name thrown out a couple times.
Yeah.
Not by any specific person. Just people keep saying, like, keep hearing John's name. Keep hearing John's name.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you know.
Oh,
I'm not going to get you out. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you can potentially start rallying people ahead of time,
Yeah.
or if you just want to lay low and hope it's just a rumor. You know.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I appreciate you letting me know that. But
For
yeah,
sure.
I haven't heard anything about you, but.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm okay to keep you apprised
yeah.
if we do it the same way. Cause
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, I want to work with you, and whenever I make an agreement, like I stick to that, and I want us to be able to trust each other and stuff.
Yeah,
So whenever I hear
absolutely.
stuff about
Okay.
who I'm working with, I wanted to let you know.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah.
Sure thing.
That's good. Good
Yeah.
to know.
The fact that you're good at strategy, you're good at challenges. That's why I'm afraid of you.
It completely makes sense.
It's absolutely not like
I-
a past game thing.
Yeah.
It's a I know your abilities thing,
Right.
and that's I guess partially based on past games, but it's not about
Right.
like this sort of like social logistics of past
Right.
games. It's completely skill based.
And it completely makes sense. Like, whoever you feel comfortable with, you start working with, right? Like, and I will be honest with you. Like, I didn't feel comfortable with you. I heard a few times that you had said my name, like you didn't feel comfortable with me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come and talk to you, and when you didn't talk to me before the immunity challenge, I was like, why is Meredith not talking to me? I'm hearing all this, that she's not comfortable with me. So I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to make sure, like...
Yeah, and I have been
are-
wanting to talk to
Yeah.
you, but I was at the Cooperate Challenge for like a good bit because we had to sort of negotiate among ourselves who got a seat. And so I was there for a while, and then I kept getting pulled, and I have been wanting to talk to you because I do want to clarify that, like, yeah, absolutely not a bad blood thing. I just know you are a skilled competitor.
Yeah. No one's going to expect
Right.
me and you
Right.
to, be mutual.
Right.
So I feel like we can.
Of course.
And I feel like I can be an asset to you, you can be an asset to me. And my asset to this game, I am going to be 100% honest. Every round, you're going to know where my head's at, you're not going to be blindsided.
Right.
Everyone's in jury.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Right. It would be a bad strategy.
If we want to win the game, you have to be trustworthy with other people. And that's, so you know where I stand. Like,
Right.
that's my whole game.
And I think the interesting thing for you and me is that I think people do tend to trust me because I don't have that history of backstabbing people. In most games that I play, people can see that I'm honest throughout and that I am very upfront. I forget to filter myself even though that's half the game. I always feel about
But I
myself.
feel like we can make a duo. Like, I feel like no one would expect it either.
Completely,
So, like,
yeah.
I feel like we can move forward
Sure, yeah.
working together.
And I will be completely honest with you.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm excited
love
to
that.
move forward. I'm shocked I got immunity, but I feel like it's a good thing. I was very afraid that you were going to put me up.
Yeah,
100%.
well, I haven't talked to you. And then
Exactly,
I was
and
hearing
I
that,
know
I was
that's
very
part of
scared.
it, yeah.
I'm being honest, I was very scared. And I did entertain the thought. I was like, I need to talk to Meredith because I need to know where she's at.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
I know we perceive each other as threats, which is why I prefer to work with you rather than against you.
Same.
That's only going to work
Same.
to our advantage, is to just risk it and
Correct.
trust each other.
And if I want to get to the
we
end
have
of this game,
overlapping skills.
I want to have your vote, and I know if you want to get to this game, you want to have my vote. Like,
Yeah.
it's mutual.
And it would be best case scenario if we're both up there.
Correct.
So I feel good with Christian and Kip, just from the conversations I've had with them. So I don't feel like I need to stress, but obviously you can never know. The only thing I'm worried about is Mitch possibly collecting a lot of seeds. Because he just won, so he definitely has 3, because we all started with 1. And then some people think he won the hunt, too, because the other 3 people haven't been able to find it. And he was also the first person to start it, so.
That's fair. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about who won that. Because you got the puzzle. You won the puzzle.
Yes, I won the puzzle. And then John has the cooperation seed.
Gotcha.
Drake asks Mitch, Maddie, and Claire about the seed hunt.
I feel like either one of us has it and somebody's lying, or it's still out there.
It's not me.
Yeah, same here. I literally didn't even know what yours was until either maybe Maddie
Yeah, I
told
just
me
said
over
you
the
go down the gravel path. That's it.
Well, no, she had told me
Yeah.
right before you told me that.
We can watch back the footage of Michael and I silently walking up and down that path.
Well, is it up here? So after Laura, like I was doing laps around the lake and she was just following me, like running, trying to keep up. So I know she can't say whether or not that actually happened, but it did.
I feel pretty good with Claire. I kind of feel good with Christian. I hope we could possibly work together moving forward. I liked Bryce. I almost said John. I was like, that's not him. I liked Bryce. Drake seems like he would be down to work and that he wouldn't go against that. Me and Mitch have had like a weary past where we've worked together but also have kind of stabbed each other in the back. So I don't know how I'm going to move forward with that information. He says if I'm good with Lainey and Kip, which I think I'm decently fine with them at the moment, that he'd be down to work with me. But I don't know how long I'm going to trust that for.
I feel good with you.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
I don't feel targeted by you.
No, not in any way. I don't want to target women because there's not a lot of us.
That's true.
So,
it is kind of like an unspoken thing that
like I always I won't target women until I have to target women. You know, that's how I feel
a good
about
strategy.
it.
I like that.
Like unless I have a reason to target a woman, I won't do it.
Yeah, like women haven't even crossed my mind.
Exactly.
Like
and like I'm not threatened by you. I've played with you before. Like,
I know
we
exactly.
kinda worked
I
together
feel
last
like
time.
we're on the same
Yeah, exactly.
field. Like it's not like God, it is the
It is fucking hot. But
I'm glistening.
I don't know why Claire was like helping Meredith out.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I was kind of focused on mine. I didn't see that, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know why that was a thing. I don't know. That kind of skeeved me out. Anyway, like, she's one of my friends, but like that actually, like, I was like, okay, well, I told you where I stood.
She's not talked to me game at all.
She's very liked by everybody.
Yeah.
That's her game. She makes sure she's liked by everybody. No one's gonna, you know, put her up.
No, every time I've tried to talk game with her, she kind of just like, and then walks off. So I'm like,
She's very agreeable.
Yeah.
But my thing is, like, I want to put somebody up who's comfortable with going up. I would let them, like, I want them to be comfortable with getting a seed, and I feel like that'd be it. If, let's just say, would you be okay with going up if I can ensure your safety and you get a seed? I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I need to have somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
1 second. We need to discuss.
I freeze.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't want to.
I think it's a little early for me to feel super comfortable with that, because I don't know how everybody's gonna.
Makes sense. I don't want to because also you're a new player. A lot of the returnees don't know new players.
Exactly.
They'll be like, oh, new player, get them out.
Right. Exactly.
So like, I don't want to know that. I just wanted to feel it out because I need to have somebody.
Right. I would
Meredith is going up.
prefer to not.
Okay. Good.
If possible.
You're not going up then. Plus, you and John both gave me points. You're not going up.
Yeah. Who else did you have in mind?
I had Meredith, but Claire skied me out. I already made a promise she's not going up this round.
Right.
So if I had to right now, as of right now, like if I was forced to, probably Emily and who's here? Drake.
Okay. Okay. Would you have a
No,
pref-
that's in confidence.
No.
And
Yes.
I don't want like either of them to go.
Would you have a preference?
Probably. this doesn't leave me.
Yeah, no, of course.
I trust you
Yeah.
a lot, actually, for being very early.
Yeah. Same.
Emily, probably.
Okay.
But they're both kind of in the same realm. Like, I don't know if they trust me.
Okay.
I feel most comfortable with you in this game right now,
Yeah.
honestly. Like,
Seriously. Brandon's kind of not really wanting to talk too much game.
he does the same thing as Claire.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
that's scary for us because I love how you talk to me. Like, you're being straightforward with a purpose. You're not scared to voice your opinion, and I love that.
Right.
I feel like I can share stuff with you. My winner pick this game was going to be Claire because she's so intertwined. No one's going to want to get her out. And look where she's at. No one's pushing her, but us two. So let's mingle on that for a round or two, and we'll be aware.
I agree.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
I don't
fight.
think to save face, Christian won't put me up because I've made it known that he has betrayed me before.
Yeah.
And we don't even have an alliance. So if he did, he'd just be the bad guy again.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna make kind of wild card decisions to save face.
He's talking about. He said he already has a person. I don't know who.
Okay.
But he said his second nominee, he just wants to go around and see like if anybody wants a seed, and he's gonna make sure that person doesn't get voted out. But I don't trust that, which is why
I
I'm
don't
not
trust.
like.
I don't trust anything he says. I think he's gonna try, but pattern of behavior.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep screwing people over.
Yeah. Is there anyone else other than Mitch you're not feeling great about?
I'm just Christian. Well, and it's just because I'm worried about them
Yeah.
getting targeted and I'm putting in a tough situation.
Yeah.
I'm not out to get them. I do think Meredith is strong, but I kind of liked what Lainey said. Is it Lainey?
Yeah.
The pretty hair. I like how she said she wasn't targeting women until she had to. And I kind of like that.
Yeah.
But Meredith is very strong.
Meredith is probably out of the girls the biggest threat here because
Yeah.
I've seen her play the genius, which this is very similar to.
Yeah. No, I think she's for sure someone to look out for.
Yeah.
Mitch told me that he heard that my name was getting passed around or something like that to be put up. So I was just trying to see where people were at.
I am not voting for you.
Well, yeah. I'm not.
Who
I
the
wouldn't.
hell's coming after you?
I didn't. I mean, I didn't think. Obviously, I didn't think you were. But I was just I guess I should see if you
Yeah.
heard anything else or
No, I'm fiercely loyal.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Claire just asked me who are your top two people that you're loyal to. I was like,
Yeah.
John and Meredith.
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, 'cause we also-
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I trust that, and I'm gonna advocate. If you're put up, I'm gonna tell people not to put you up.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're each other's safety
Yeah,
nets at
that's
the
true.
end of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's such a coward play too, to go after somebody who's not directly threatening you. Claire wants to form an alliance with me, Brandon, and John. Kind of like hush hush because we don't want to come off as too powerful, but it's a good group. Honest, strategic, awesome.
I'm going around. Are you comfortable with getting a seat if you're nommed up? And I don't want to nom you.
No.
I want to. Okay.
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
I mean, do what you're gonna do, but I don't want that.
Can I tell you something in confidence? I'm being honest with you. I won't throw you up because you don't want to be up, right?
Well, thank you. I respect that, and I would return the favor if that's
absolutely.
what you did.
I'm gonna tell you this in confidence. Kip wants you up.
I'm sure he does. He and I kind of fought. I think he has butthurt feelings.
He said throw Emily and someone else up, and I was like, okay. And he's like, we'll reconvene, and he wants to throw up, or he was like, I want to throw up Emily, but you can throw up Emily, and I can throw up someone else. I was
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't want the target on his back. But if anybody throws me up, it's not going to go over well.
yes,
I'll just let everybody know.
I want to let you know that.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
I will not put you up.
And I'm nervous about you because I feel like you have a lot to prove. But if you continue to play honest, I think people will start respecting that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You know that I respect you. I've
you.
said before, I respect you as 100% as a player.
Thank you. I kind of have a secret alliance with Claire. We're trying to keep it on the down low. I respect her. I appreciate her. That one's it's kind of juicy. We're not really making it public knowledge. Definitely lied with Brandon. I think he's an excellent game player. And I chose all these people because I believe their gameplay is honest. And I believe that when tough decisions do have to be made, we can all tell each other. And so that's what I appreciate. I'm not out to get anybody yet because no one has come after me. I'm interested to see the nominations. I will say that I don't believe Christian. You can, honestly, if I was in his spot, I would do the exact same thing. Tell everyone I've changed. And though I do think he's going to try, I don't think he's ever going to be an upright game player, because while we were talking, I literally asked him, I was like, well, since you're being so honest, tell me who your nominees are. And he's like, I honestly have no idea. That's a bald-headed, gap-toothed lie. I mean, you know who you're thinking of. And I know Christian knows that I'm good, so I won't be surprised if he comes after me. He may save it for later, just to save face and to make it look like he's changed, but we'll see for sure. I'm in a cooperate pact with Meredith and John. Well, John is already an alliance member, which I feel even good, even more, I feel good about. Sorry, I cannot speak. Oh my God. It'll be interesting. There's a lot of people promising a lot of things, and the nature of the game is not going to let that happen. So I will say this, I am on the hunt for seeds. I only am going to have one because I think everyone gets one to start off with. That's all I have right now.
But yeah, no, I wanted to talk to you. I know we hadn't talked, I mean, we talked about working together, but not a ton of strategy. Right. Just like in comps, I know some people throw them because there's not like a target. I don't do that. Like I'm here to play. I don't do that either. I just want to let you know that like, if I don't want, if you didn't play that way, I just wanted to make sure you were cool with, I mean, us going for challenges, we're working together. Yeah. I don't want to drag you down if I'm getting a target on my back, you know. Sure. But I mean, do you have any idea about who the noms are going to be?
No, that's why I want to talk to Kristen and Kip again, but I haven't.
I heard John's name going around because he's kind of like a floater, which like I'd prefer for him to stick around because I feel like if he has no connections, like he ain't gonna come for us. He's gonna sound mean, but like we kind of tell him what to do. I feel.
Well, you know? And he'll probably go for like the stronger, who was perceived to be the stronger players at first, who were the ones who have power, right? So like, if he was to come into something, I feel like now, you know, Christian and Kip and Lainey like all have gotten power, so they've got target. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying that would make him want to go to them or not?
No, want to nominate them.
Yeah.
That's
so I prefer for him to stay around.
You're right.
So, but here's the thing. I think if he goes up, he's not going home. I don't think anybody perceives him as a threat, which I think is good for us. I don't know. It's really tough.
He told me Kip wants to put me up, which makes sense because Kip lied and I told him that he was lying and he got embarrassed and we fought at a Big Brother. But then he was like, it's because I played at the Loops and they had cameras. And I'm like, so he told me it was good. Okay. And I think he has it out for me. Okay. Which is, that's your choice, Kip. Yeah. But so Kip might put me up, but I feel like I'm okay. I feel like
I have not. I mean,
I told Christian.
No one I've talked to has any power, so but exactly. I have not heard your name being thrown around.
Well, I was like, Christian's not going to go over well if I'm put up. I was like, I'm just going to let you know. And he was like, well, you asked me not to, so I'm not going to. So if Christian puts me up, it's a bald-headed gap-toothed fly. Yeah. Okay. I still don't trust him. No, but he was talking to me and making all these promises, and I looked at the camera like, did Claire talk to him?
Not privately, not separately.
She wants you, me, and John to form a secret, stronger alliance with just us four.
With John? Okay.
Me, Claire, and John.
Okay.
I respect his gameplay.
Yeah.
Claire's good. Anybody worrying you or
no?
qualms?
Well, so I've been working with Mitch. I'll be honest with you.
That's okay.
Well, but
I'm just worried because I feel like people will target him.
I think so too.
But that's fine. Like I don't have anything against Mitch.
No, I think he's great. He's a great game player.
No, yeah, he's really good. Like I don't think he's like a threat, but he's definitely under the radar.
He's someone. Okay, so
what are we talking about?
Drake. We're talking about Drake.
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh. He got his box was the puzzle box.
Okay.
He got that. He got the
Is it the seed?
He got the seed for the puzzle. He has been on a mission to get the seed for the hunt box. Because I think he's been talking to he was talking to the people who all got the hunt boxes and was like trying to piece together the clues. And I'm like, that's not your
seed is that's commission. So it's very interesting that he cares so much right now. I mean, I took a 15-minute trip to go dig through the mud.
Right.
But interesting. I wonder if he has a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
and he's close to being able to purchase a fly trap or something.
Yeah, because that's some kind of my concern is
he's gonna surprise everyone and pull a card.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you? That's not you. You already got your seed from your competition. Like, why are you searching so hard for another seed?
He's close to purchasing something. That's why. I mean, why else would you care?
Right.
If you're like, I got 2 seeds, we'll see how it goes. You know.
Right.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
So I was keeping that in mind. I was like,
yeah, he come after anybody, but I haven't even spoken his name until this point.
No, exactly.
Yeah, but I have no qualms with you. I haven't heard your name being said by anybody. Same. No one's been after you, so.
Same. They've been both Christian and Kip have been really close to the chest about who they are.
And here's the thing, like Christian said, he doesn't want power. Sunflower.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't even lie to me. So I'm curious to see how he plays. I don't trust him. I was talking to him, and like I said, he made all these promises, and I was like, I looked at the camera like, we will see.
I don't want to throw people up that I'm good with. Like I trust. I trust you.
I trust you.
I feel like you would be a great ally of mine, and no one would expect it, and we'd be good together.
Right.
But I'm also asking, even like my closest friends in here, are you comfortable with me putting you up for a seed? And I can promise you safety. Like that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. I absolutely don't want you to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like newbies do get picked off early. But no, I would absolutely fight for you if I was forced. I'm not throwing you up if you're.
I would much prefer not to go up in the first round.
I don't want you to, but like, if you do, you get a seed, and it's even more of a fact that no one thinks we're working together, and I absolutely promise you, I will fight for you to stay.
I would still prefer not to go up, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I've watched too many episodes of Pawns.
You watch Big Brother?
Oh yeah.
Oh, awesome.
The only person that's not really talked to me about the seed hunt, that had the hunt, is Mitch. And so I think he's racking up seeds right now.
Does he just win? No. Yes.
Yeah, he just won. He just won the seed challenge, so he got 2 seeds.
So that means he has 3, which means he has 4, because we all started with 1.
No, he got. Oh, if he got the hunt, yeah. I have nothing to give him this option. I have my 1 baby seed, but I'm gonna save that. I don't care if anybody says anything. I have no power. There's no reason for me to, unless it's like someone I like a lot. Then like if you're up, I'll give you a seed, which I don't think you're gonna do.
What's going on is I have Tulip and everyone else is freaking out, and I'm just sitting here looking pretty, talking to people, being like, yeah, oh totally, getting information. That was the whole point of me wanting to get this, just to like talk to people, because everyone's like, hey, let me talk to you. So I love the popularity.
Of course.
But like it's nice because like first round, I know I'm not gonna be first boot, and that's my goal. I can be second boot. I don't want to be second boot, but I could be second boot and be okay with it. 1, because I'm a jury, and 2, because I wasn't first boot. So
My only concern now, this is a new development, is Mitch just won the seed challenge, which gave him 2. We all started with 1, so that makes 3. No one else who had the hunt challenge could find it, and Mitch did, and he was the first one to get it, so he may have 4, which is enough for an uproot if he needs it.
The only people I'm considering are John and Emily, so I guess whichever one, Christian doesn't put up. But personally, I want to put up John because I don't want him to get another seed, because I know he is too. So we'll see where it goes.
Okay. I have a good working relationship with Emily and John because we had the cooperate boxes, and so we've established some cooperation.
Which is another reason I want to talk to you, but like, I just don't know who.
Yeah, no, they seem easygoing, and so I'm very okay with them right now. The only piece of information I have to offer, and it's not a guidance or advice of any kind, it's just the information I've gathered, is that Mitch is racking up seeds.
Yeah.
That's his strategy right now. For better or for worse, he is a person who has, I think, the most seeds at the moment. And that's all I know.
Yeah, I've heard something about that too.
You're not going up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want. I mean, we haven't. Why the hell would I throw you out? I don't know. We just haven't talked. Yeah, because I trust you.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Would you be comfortable? Like, I asked everybody this, by the way. Would you be comfortable with going up to get a seed if you know you're safe?
Not right now.
Yeah.
If I can avoid it.
Okay.
I would prefer not. Okay. And this early.
I don't want you.
I know everyone is saying.
No, know that you're not going up. I just had to fish and see if you wanted it.
Okay. Not at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel good because he's like, you're not going out. I said, okay. I said, are you sure? And he's like, what do you mean? I said, well, we haven't talked. Like, I just wanted to touch base. Like, I didn't want to assume anything.
The person he was going to put up got me.
Right. So that's why I'm like. And then, of course, did he ask you if you would be comfortable going up? I told him no.
I told him no.
Yeah, I would prefer not. Well, but yeah. So I want to try and talk to people though, because
I'm telling people, or like not telling people outright, but making people suspicious that Mitch found the hunt seed.
Okay, I've heard that going around.
Because I don't want people. You don't want people to know your seed count.
I thought about
Eventually, I mean, whenever there are more seeds involved, I think it'll become less of a secret. Like this, once this has kind of not been at the forefront of the game, I'm fine. Do you know what I mean?
But, so I just want to make sure you know that Brandon has a seed. We had talked about that.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you know that Maddie does not know that. So
Yeah,
if we do go
I
look
know.
around, we have to keep it short for
I know.
her.
Yeah.
And anybody else who comes.
Baby, I'm gonna get an Oscar for that acting.
So,
Because you want as little people to know your seed count as possible.
right. So just so you know, whenever they were asking me and Maddie were both there, and you and Brett are off to the side, and I had to say, it's got to be one of those two. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but we're the only ones with the hint.
I mean,
right?
I've been doing that with you guys
exactly,
too.
exactly. So that's not like a personal offense to you. It's just we all have this. So yeah, But at the beginning of the game, there's so little to target. You know, having 1 or 2 extra seeds could be something that gets you nominated. So as long as we can keep it a secret, I think it's good. But if somebody by seed count, they're gonna know that Brandon has it, which I trust Brandon. But in that situation, since everybody's so sussed out about it, I think it's better that it's not in you and my pocket. It's in Brandon's.
Yeah. Like, but that's the thing is, like, I don't feel super hot or super cold about anyone.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully we make it through this first round, I guess.
I mean, if we do, if you want to, like, look out for each other, since I think we're kind of in the same boat, I'd be up for that.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. I'm down for that too. Like, have you played, like, with them before?
I played Survivor, but that's very different from this.
Oh,
like, it's all
okay,
physical.
Gotcha, yeah, but I'm down to, like, look out for you. Because, like, I'm not gunning for anyone or, like, trying to, like, you know, take anybody out or whatever, so.
Definitely if I hear your name or anything.
Yeah, I'll do
And
the
I'd
same for you.
appreciate it,
Yeah, for sure.
I absolutely have lines drawn in the sand. I'm just kind of doing the thing where I match the energy of whoever's talking to me to gain trust right now. So, like, pretty much that whole conversation was a lie. Because Christian had given me a name, and that all changed after this competition.
Right.
And so I don't know what's going on.
He has to put up 2 people.
I know. I'm worried he's going to put up someone he considers... I'm worried he's going to put up someone he wants to work with so that they can stay in the game and get a seed.
Okay, well, I'm thinking we might need to do an unsuspected girl power kind of thing.
I'm into it. I'm really into it.
Let's talk to Emily.
Well, Lainey had said, and Lainey's told both me and Emily this, she said, I'm not targeting women until I need to. And I'm up for that.
Totally. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's get Emily and Meredith.
Well, Emily and Lainey have already talked about it.
Okay.
So you can talk with them one-on-one, but they know what's going on.
Well, Lainey and I just talked too.
Yeah.
So I haven't talked. Lainey and Claire and I were just talking about doing like a kind of down low, unsuspected girl power kind of thing.
Okay.
Which, you know, but we'll stick up for each other.
Sure, I'm on.
All right. We're done. 3rd fist bump of the day.
I think I'm in 2 or 3. I'm gonna start Italian.
But I'm not a fist bumper, so I'm trying to be hip to the kiddos.
Something new, yeah. There was gonna be like tick at the bottom of the screen, Jan fist bump 3.
You're gonna do it again, just for good measure. I just talked to Meredith about having a very down low girl power kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, shall we fist bump?
So, I'm asking everyone this, and I haven't talked to you yet after the challenge. Are you comfortable going up to get a seat if you know you're safe?
No.
Okay.
Because, not this early, because there's too many wild cards. Like if we had definitive alliances and we knew where the lines were drawn, I'd be a lot more open to it. But because it's so open right now and we don't know where everyone's head's at, that makes me nervous. Strictly because 3 people are going up and, you know, they could say, oh yeah, we're going to vote for this person, but then really, I'd be the one going home.
Right. Yeah. I don't want you to go home. Like, I feel like I'm being forced to put someone up. No one wants to go up right now.
Right.
No. Not even for a seed.
I think that's the hardest part is because it's the first one and we don't know where lines are. Like, if you came to me, like, you know, in 2 or 3 votes where we clearly saw alliances were forming, it'd be an easier ask. But right now, everything is so up in the air, which is the hard part.
Know that I would fight for you if you did go up, if Kip did go up. I was scared of Meredith, so I was going to put her up, but she got immune. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the only thing really, an auction could throw a huge wrench in our plans too, because people could give seeds away. So it's just hard because that's why, honestly, when we had the challenge, I was like, Lainey, I'm giving you my point because I don't want power.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you might
No, I
be
get it.
forced to. Unfortunately, as bad as that sounds, you may be forced to get blood on your hands this first week.
Lainey and Kip tell Mitch that other people think that Mitch found the hunt seed. Mitch already told Lainey and Kip that Brandon actually found it.
Like, people need to understand that, like, I got...
Claire also thinks that you have 4.
Yeah, well, I kind of think that Claire has it. Oh, no, sorry.
You know who has it.
I know, I'm telling other people that I think that Claire has it.
Yeah.
People need to understand I only got 1 step of this. I had a quarter of it. So,
But the thing is, they know you have 3.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I mean, that's bound to happen for winning a first
That's what
challenge,
I'm saying.
But I'm not going to, like, throw stuff.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Just,
I mean, so is there anybody...
I think a good strategy with seeds is to keep seeds as much as possible.
Do you know
I
where-
want to get the fly trap in our hands.
Yeah. Do you
Because I
know
don't
where
trust.
Chris's head's at?
He gave me a very ambiguous answer.
He's just not talking to me. He's talking to other people.
So
I don't
He's
know what
giving
he's
me a
talking
very.
about.
He said that his target has. You're good. He said his target got immunity, which that immediately paints that Christian is
And
against Meredith.
everybody talked about it. I knew that was happening. So, yeah, I was gonna do Jan and Drake.
Okay, I've kind of talked to Drake a little bit, but we haven't made any solid plans. I would just say, and then I think Kip, depending on who you would put up, he was going to either put up Emily or John. And
Okay.
like, I haven't really
Got
had
it.
strong conversations with
Got
either
it.
of them either. So
Got it.
if you do put Drake up, we'll just try to not get him out.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I'm
like,
gonna go
that
tell
would
him
be,
that.
that
I'm
would
gonna
be
go tell
okay.
him
Yeah.
that. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think I can save you if I push you up, and I don't want to.
But it still makes me really nervous.
I know. I don't have anybody because I was gonna put up Meredith, and then
Right.
But I want to put up someone I trust so they get a seed.
Right.
And I trust you a lot, and I'm fine with Claire hearing that. Like I have nothing to turn to, and I feel like I can save you. Like I feel like you're safe.
How can you guarantee that? That just makes me really nervous.
Know that I'm fighting for you, and like I'll make sure I communicate everything with you. But I feel like I feel comfortable with putting you up because I feel like you wouldn't take a grudge against me, and I feel like we can be good moving forward, and you get a seed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm comfortable with you getting a seed.
If you don't have any other options, I'll go up.
I'm so sorry. Like that, I'm still observing options, but I know I don't want to. I'm gonna see if I can get anyone. Okay.
Okay.
But I am happy with you getting a seed. I'm more than happy with you getting a seed.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we were further in, I wouldn't have a problem with me using as a pawn. There's just so many variables right now, which makes me nervous.
Right. How are you?
Do not put me up, please.
Why don't you up?
Because I know Meredith fell through, and so I assumed you're putting up people that you trust so they can get seeds.
Oh yeah. Do you want to get a seed?
No.
Okay, then you're not going
Not
up.
right now.
But like, I'm closer to you than Drake.
I get that, and that's
But-
why I'm more comfortable with him going up in case he goes home.
Yeah, I don't want to put Drake up either. I like Drake. I really do. But I feel like I can campaign for him. I feel like he'd be good to campaign for. So I'm probably gonna put him and Jan.
Okay.
I need to go talk to Jan real quick.
I would be fine with this plan later, but not now. Like
What, me
me
putting you up?
going up for a
Okay.
seed, but not now.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm fine.
I'm not looking for anyone particular to go home right now. The only person I'm sus about is Mitch, but that's because everyone's sus about Mitch, always. So my whole thing is Brandon is my number 1, but I'm not trying to make that glaringly obvious. I'm trying to make it seem like Christian is my number 1, who's Christian's like my number 2. But I want everyone to think Christian's my number 1, if that makes sense. So that people don't target me and Brandon as a duo. Because I feel like Christian could be a good shield, which is why he makes a good number 2. Because Brandon's my number 1 and he got the hunt seed, I've been planting it, if you will, in people's heads without obviously saying it that Mitch might have gotten the hunt seed so that people are sus about him. But Mitch also thinks we're good. I accidentally am good with most people. It seems like a lot of people want to work with me and I don't really know why. So I'm kind of waiting to see how this round goes before I really figure out what I'm gonna do.
So who are you expecting to go home this round?
If he puts Drake up, I'm expecting Drake to go home. But I don't know.
Would you have a problem with that?
No. I wouldn't.
I want to put people up I trust. I told Drake this as well. I want my 2 nominations to stay safe, and I feel like I trust you a lot. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
This was like our whole thing from
I
the
know.
get-go.
I know. I know. But
There's like
what I feel
12 other people.
I can keep you safe if I throw you out. No one's gonna want to get you out.
I'm like the old person.
How much would you trust me if you stay there? A fuck ton, huh? Yes, she would. And I get it.
I don't like it, Christian.
I know.
If I go home, I will haunt you.
You will. Good. Don't vote for me. You made jury. Don't vote for me. I promise you. If you go home, do not vote for me.
But there's like all these other people.
I know.
Why can't you pick one of them?
Because they like begged and begged and begged and begged and
I didn't, because you told me from the beginning
I'm
that we
putting you
were
up because I know you won't go
cool.
home.
You told me from the beginning that we were cool and
I
you
know.
weren't going to put me
I'm putting you up because I know you don't go home. I know you don't.
I'm a little bit heartbroken.
I will give you a seat when I get it. I'll give you 2 seats when I get it if I put you up right now. Are you okay with that?
I'm not okay with it.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take the 2 seats. Let me be clear. I will take the 2 seats if I stay.
Yeah.
But I really wish you'd find somebody else.
I'll talk.
Okay. I really wish you would find somebody else.
Yes. I don't want to put you up.
Okay.
No,
All right.
So what do you think?
No freaking fist bump there.
Go, and it's time for the first nomination ceremony of the greenhouse ever! Okay, so Sunflower does move first. Christian, you are up.
I've talked to these 2 people, and I communicated them. I do not want them to go, and that is Drake and Jan. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
You have been nominated for banishment, and you each receive a seed.
Happy, joy, joy.
All right, Kit, you make the next move.
I'm just gonna say there's one person who literally hasn't talked to me once, pretty much since the game started, and there's a possibility that they have another seed. So Emily.
Emily, you have been nominated for banishment. So, Drake, Jan, and Emily are our nominees for week 1. Follow me to the first auction. And with that, our 3 nominees have been decided. Will any of them be able to buy their way off the block? The first auction and the first banishment next on the greenhouse.